Alright guys, you already know this is some dueling guard. I tell you guys all the time, these people are really good, their material is amazing, their boxes are great, they just have all kinds of good stuff up in stock. Go check out the website. Don't forget that promo code, like I always tell you guys, can't stress this enough. You see me go to the regionals, you see me always repping one of their boxes. I've been rotating between my Bleach box and my Power box from Chainsaw Man, right? But yeah, for real, go check them out. Promo code is Team Extra, capital T, capital X, one word, Team Extra. At checkout, go save yourself 5% off as always, and don't forget to let them know that Team Extra sent you out there, guys. And without further ado, guys, let's get to this video. Hope you all enjoy, okay? Alright guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel. As always, it is Mr. Extra from Team Extra, and today we are going to do a reaction to the ban list. Now, I would have actually put a video out for you guys yesterday, right? But the issue was I had to work as soon as I got up, and the ban list dropped while I was asleep, so I didn't have time to do it, so here we are. So let's talk about the topics on hand, what's getting banned, what's getting limited, etc., etc. And then there will be a video probably right after this for a tier list post ban list. And yeah, that tier list is going to be wild for these meta decks. Alright, so let's go ahead and get right into it. So, Agito got banned, if I'm not mistaken. It says was limited, and now it is forbidden. Alright, alright. So, that's amazing. So the Millers are finally gone for Tailorment. So we got Agito. Agito got banned finally, I'm pretty sure. Kelbeck got banned as well. So they finally let Tier die. Thank God. That deck was annoying, guys. Like, that deck was playing well past its format. Played for, God, way too long. They were dancing around trying to hit the. They weren't hitting their correct stuff. They hit Kid Kylos, but they didn't hit the Millers, and then they weren't getting rid of them. They were wanting to squeeze out as much as they can out of it. So rest and piss for Agito and Kelbeck, because without those, Tailorment is not going to see much play. Now, Circular being hit was kind of wild to me. It was already at 1, so I actually don't know why they even touched this at this point, because Mathmech wasn't really out here making moves or anything, right? It didn't make any sense to me, guys. It just didn't. I never understood that, but, you know, Konami, knowing what they want, hitting stuff way past 2. I don't know. Circular going, I mean, it really couldn't. It wouldn't have changed much if he was still around at 1, but at 3, he was crazy. But, you know, you win some, you lose some, right? A little collateral damage, so let's just go on down. I sold. Finally. Infernoble's been a problem for a while now, because, I mean, first off, if you want to watch a deck take 20 minutes to set its field up, you're either playing Infernoble or against Infernoble or Rico Sun Avalon with a pilot that just doesn't know what they're doing. I am very glad I sold is gone. I'm not gonna miss this card. This card was stupid. Like, if you read reading the effect on paper, kind of, it's said enough. That's why I was confused why they left this thing alone for so long. But I mean, Infernoble didn't start getting really good again until more fire stuff came out, which, you know, in turn helped them be playable again, right? But ISO being gone, also, ISO can rest in piss too. Like, I'm glad that card's gone. It's a very annoying card. Very, very, very annoying card. I mean, they could have hit Museum in the 1-2, and that would have been crazy, but, you know, Konami over there just doing what they want. So let's go on down. Let's keep on going. Let's go on down. We're going down. We're going down. Alright, so Orcus Harp has finally came off and is the one. All you Orcus players are probably, I don't know, drooling over that, because now you're going to play a deck that's not going to do a whole lot, in my opinion. Yeah, you can do your whole combo, you can set your board, but I mean, Bystial's a stealth thing, which stops all the deck. Plus, if I recall correctly, the board for today's current game is, I don't know, suboptimal. I don't know. I'm sure someone's out there just giving it the big stir, the big chef's cook right now. Just trying to see what they can turn that into, right? Redox Dragon Ruler of the Boulders was forbidden, and he is now limited. Interesting. Redox isn't really going to do much unless you're specifically playing an Earth deck. So, Earth Stun, Burn Sylph, Madolche. I mean, there's a couple stuff, but I mean, I don't think it's really going to see much play unless you're playing a deck that specifically just wants to do a lot of Earth-related stuff. But I mean, hey, like, you never know if someone's going to be out there in big brain, and I'm sure. Now, Rescue Ace Airlifter being limited, all right? I actually wish that they would have just limited Hydrant, because, I mean, Turbulence is pretty wild because, I mean, the whole win con for that deck is set 4 and then just keep yourself from being killed with the set 4. But I would have loved to see Hydrant to 1 or Airlifter, but I mean, I guess they want to make it the year of the fire like they've been pushing, hence the Fire King stuff, hence the Infernoble support, hence the Rescue Ace stuff, and then hence all the other fire support that's coming out in like January, February for like the Snake Eye related stuff too. So, I guess they wanted to kind of keep the dream alive a little bit or something, limiting Airlifter to 1. But Rescue Ace is probably going to be around for a while. A little less consistent with Airlifter being at 1, but I mean, Hydrant being at 1 would have been way funnier, in my opinion. Okay, so Shavara. I'm a little surprised at the on-chain hit for Shavara, right? On-chain was doing a lot of stuff, but I mean, Shavara was making the deck roll. It was giving a lot of extra resources, a lot of good trading, right? Shavara to 1 will mean that your standard Wave King line is going to change a little bit, and you're going to have to be more cautious with your red dog, because all it takes is 1 red dog to get banished early in, and then guess what? You're either going to have to play a 2 blue dog to make your Wave King, or you're not making Wave King anymore in that deck, you know? I mean, people are still going to be riding the on-chain hype still, but on-chain, in my opinion, is slowly falling out of the meta, right? Very slowly. Now, we have Sun Avalon Dryas and Sunvine Healer. I'll talk about both of these because only one deck plays them both. No one plays pure Sun Avalon, and nobody plays pure Rika, right? So both these hits were really good too, because Sunvine Healer, if I recall correctly, wasn't once per turn. Hence, like, at the regional, actually, I went against someone who was playing Rika, and they did the Sunvine effect, like Healer, 3 times during their board. Disgusting. Glad to see that go to 1. Glad to see Dryas go to 1. That's definitely going to kill their consistency a little bit, make it a little bit harder, and they will be more... People are playing Rika or Rika Sun Avalon. We'll just say Rika Sun Avalon. Will be more cautious about the Sunvine Healer and then using their Dryas early in, because, I mean, that kills... If those are out of rotation very early in and they can't get back into it, that kind of kills a lot of their follow-up, right? So, we'll go ahead and scroll down a little bit more. IB, the World Challenge, Justar, back to 1. Interesting. So I know people are using this in a lot of like Dragon Link, a lot of decks to just make a free body, to do some extra, get some extra free resources out of it. It's a pretty good card. I haven't seen this card in a long time, and I think when I came back into the game, back in like, I started playing competitively again about, I don't know, 2020, 2019. I think this card was already banned, so I didn't really get to see it and play it, but I'm pretty sure it was banned for a reason, because it was probably broken when the World Challenge stuff was fresh, right? So let's keep on going down a little bit. I mean, these hits were kind of wild, but I mean, Konami actually did a good ban list. They actually just dropped the elbow on some stuff finally. Like, did some crazy stuff for a change. I mean, they didn't... I see Called By still at 1. That should go to 3, guys. Come on. Called By to 3. We go into an entire board breaker format because people ain't playing hand traps, so Called By to 3, which would be kind of nice in my opinion. So let's keep going down. So Snatch Steal. Snatch Steal back to 1. This card was unbanned last time in, I think, 2015 for a format and got banned again. So if you have your Snatch Steals, play them while you can. I love this card. I'm going to be main decking this card personally because it's just disgusting for the decks that I play. But I give it a format, maybe 2, before they just go, nope, back again. Alright, so I'll talk about all the floodgates all at once. So Goes and Match, Rivalry of the Warlords, and there can only be 1, have been limited to 1, right? I mean, okay. But the only ones that was really seeing play, I feel like, was There Can Only Be One. Because, I mean, that was the best. That's the best one, in my opinion, out of the three. Unless you're playing, like, specific decks that run one archetype or one type, one attribute, depending on what you're doing. But, I mean, Floodgates one, hit and miss. I think enough people complain to make that happen. But here's the thing, guys. Skill Drain and Anti-Spell still at 3. So, I mean, that didn't change a whole lot. Tikaboo going to 1's kind of upsetting, but, I mean, Tikaboo's a pretty good card, in my opinion. So, let's go down to the other stuff. Dino Wrestler Pankratops. Panky has came back to 2. Those Dino players are roaring somewhere, dude. But, I mean, Pank the 2 Pank in the side, it's pretty good. And if you're running a Die Hard going second deck, pretty good. Panky is like a worse Finner, but I mean, when in doubt, play them both, guys. Come on. Speedroid Terratop. Going to semi-limited. So, Speedroid players, you now get a second one. It's not bad. I only know one offhand, but I mean, it'll definitely change some stuff up. Make it a little more interesting, hopefully. Pearly Sleepy Memory. About damn time. They put it to semi-limited. Why couldn't they have put it to 1? I mean, Delicious to 1 was for various reasons, but then they should have did Sleepy Memory as well, because I was getting tired of going against Pearly, and then they just draw 6 every time, guys. Like, it was ridiculous. They got so much resources out of it. That was stupid. I'm glad. That deck's consistency is going to go down a little bit more, and I'm going to be happy. I really hate Pearly personally. It's a pretty cool deck, but it's time for it to backseat and let something else get in front. That whole deck itself can also rest in piss, but that's just my personal opinion. Alright, so we got Infernity Archfiend. Well, I mean, coming back to 3 isn't really going to change too much. I mean, Infernity loses to a single hand trap if you disrupt them at all. It just folds. So, I mean, that could have came off a while ago. Cashier Unicorn. It was semi-limited, now it's unlimited. Now, what confuses me about this is they semi-limited it, but Fenrir dodged it altogether. Why? Semi-limit Fenrir. I mean, most people are playing 2 at this point, but, like, what was the point? What was the point of that? Konami, tell us. Tell the audience. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Alright, Mind Control. Mind Control to 3. Not going to change a whole lot. It just means there's going to be a lot more, I'm going to steal your stuff. Between that and Snatch Steal, format should get a little interesting for a little while. Mind Control will probably stay unlimited here on out because, I mean, it's pretty cool. But Snatch Steal is definitely going to be only here temporary, trust me. So play it while you can. Pot Desires going up to 3. That's cool. I didn't use that card anyways. Sword Soul is happy. A couple 6 card variants are happy. Grand Major decks are happy. I don't know. Oh, Moran says, I don't know too many decks that really play Pot of Desires anymore because I don't like that card because it's gambling as hell. Alright. Spellbook of Judgment. Yeah, that could have came off the list a while ago. It's not doing too much right now. Unless you're playing a specific variant using the Spellbook cards. It's kind of just eh. I don't have much to talk about that. Sprite Starter. Alright. So, why? Sprite's not doing anything, so I guess they're going to let it back off the list. For starter, I mean, it was still fine at 2. 3 is also pretty good too, personally. Like, if I had my Sprite Core, which I don't have one right now, I would play this deck. It's still pretty good. I'd play a variant, though. I wouldn't play Pure. Pure, in my opinion, doesn't do enough for what's currently out there in the meta anyways. And then, finally, Upstart Goblin is 203. Was limited. Pretty hilarious. But you open 3 Upstart Goblin, you better hope the 3 cards you draw is good. If you're giving them 3,000, they're going to start with 11, you're going to start with 8. But, yeah. That's all I got for you guys right now. But, stay tuned as always. Sorry my reaction isn't as hyped up. You should have seen me before I went to work, guys. I was super hyped about the hits. All of my decks dodged the ban list altogether because I play some bullshit usually. And then on the occasion, I'll play something serious. But that's all I got for you guys. Hope you like the content. Keep watching and enjoy the rest of your day.